Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of December 22, 2024. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. Tactical advancements. Russian forces have made significant tactical advancements in the Kharkiv, Donetsk, and Kursk regions. In Kharkiv, Russian units achieved victories in areas such as Lozovaya, Kazakh-Lopan, and Volchansk, leading to Ukrainian losses of personnel and artillery. The liberation of Lozovaya and decisive actions in surrounding areas resulted in the defeat of multiple Ukrainian brigades and the loss of significant equipment, including advanced artillery units from Poland, the USA, and the UK.
Welcome to Frontline Updates, the podcast that brings you exclusive insights into global military operations. I'm your host, and today we're joined by Colonel A.C. Oguntoye to discuss the progress of the special military operation as of December 22, 2024. Thank you for being here, Colonel.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to share the latest updates from the operation.
Let's start with an overview. What is the current status of the special military operation?
The operation is progressing steadily across all fronts. Our forces have made significant advancements in key regions, including Kharkiv, Donetsk, and Kursk. We continue to neutralize Ukrainian formations, destroy critical infrastructure, and repel counterattacks.
Let's delve into the Kharkiv region. What developments can you share from there?
In Kharkiv, our North Group of forces achieved a decisive victory, defeating Ukrainian mechanized brigades and territorial defense units near settlements such as Lozovaya, Kazakh-Lopan, and Volchansk. Ukrainian forces suffered losses of up to 55 servicemen, 6 vehicles, and 5 122mm D-30 howitzers. Additionally, the West Group of forces liberated the settlement of Lozovaya. In surrounding areas, including Petropavlovka and Glushkovka, they defeated Ukrainian forces and repelled 6 counterattacks. Over 480 Ukrainian servicemen were lost, along with a variety of advanced weaponry, including self-propelled artillery units and howitzers from the US, UK, and Poland.
Colonel Oguntoye, you've provided detailed insights into the advancements in the Kharkiv region. How do these developments impact the broader operational goals there?
That's an important question. The Kharkiv region is strategically significant due to its proximity to critical supply lines and its role as a defensive stronghold for Ukrainian forces. Our recent successes in this area have several key implications for the broader operational goals, securing key positions. By defeating Ukrainian formations and liberating settlements like Lozovaya, we've strengthened our control over pivotal locations. This disrupts Ukrainian supply chains and weakens their ability to organize counteroffensives. Eroding enemy capacity, the heavy losses inflicted on Ukrainian forces, both in manpower and advanced equipment like self-propelled artillery units, reduce their operational effectiveness. This degradation aligns with our goal of neutralizing their combat capabilities.
It sounds like the operations in Kharkiv are not just isolated victories, but a critical piece of a larger strategic puzzle.
Exactly. Every advancement in Kharkiv contributes to the overarching objective of ensuring strategic dominance across the region and ultimately securing our operational goals.
That's significant progress. What about operations in Donetsk?
Donetsk has been a focal point. The southern group of forces improved their tactical positions, defeating formations of mechanized, airmobile, and mountain assault brigades in areas like Zvanovka, Fedorovka, and Seversk. Ukrainian losses totaled 300 servicemen and included an armored personnel carrier and artillery units. Our center group liberated the settlement of Krasnoye and successfully engaged multiple Ukrainian brigades. They repelled 11 counterattacks and inflicted heavy losses, including 480 servicemen and advanced equipment such as tanks, armored combat vehicles, and artillery.
Colonel Oguntoye, we've talked about specific advancements across multiple regions. Could you share how these achievements contribute to the overall mission of the special military operation?
These advancements are critical to the overall mission, which is focused on neutralizing enemy capabilities, securing strategic regions, and ensuring long-term operational success. Here's how each aspect ties into the bigger picture. By inflicting significant personnel and equipment losses, we're systematically reducing the Ukrainian armed forces' ability to sustain their operations. This includes destroying advanced weaponry such as self-propelled artillery units, drones, and tanks, which are pivotal to their defensive and offensive capabilities. Liberating settlements like Lozovaya in Kharkiv and Krasnoye in Donetsk secures key terrain, disrupts Ukrainian logistics, and provides staging grounds for further operations. These areas also serve as buffer zones, enhancing the security of our forces. Repelling counterattacks, such as the 11 attempts by Ukrainian forces in Donetsk, ensures that our gains are not just temporary but sustainable.
It's clear these advancements are laying the groundwork for achieving your mission's broader objectives. Would you say the operation is on track?
Each advancement, each defensive success, and each neutralized threat brings us closer to fulfilling our strategic goals. The operation is progressing according to plan.
The Kursk region has been mentioned frequently in your briefings, Colonel. What's the latest from there?
The Kursk region continues to be a focal point in our operations, Sarah. Over the past 24 hours, our forces have achieved significant success in this area. Our North group of forces engaged and defeated a heavy mechanized brigade, 5 mechanized brigades, 3 airborne assault brigades, a Marine brigade, and 4 territorial defense brigades. These engagements took place in settlements like Alexandria, Viktorovka, Kurilovka, and Nikolaevka. Ukrainian forces launched 3 counterattacks in the region, but all were successfully repelled, demonstrating our tactical strength and the resilience of our forces. Using operational tactical aviation and artillery, we struck enemy manpower and equipment in settlements across Kursk and neighboring areas in the Sumy region, including Gavo, Basovka, and Zurovka. In the last 24 hours alone, Ukrainian forces in the Kursk region have suffered losses exceeding 26,000 servicemen.
Those are substantial numbers. What makes the Kursk region so strategically important?
The Kursk region is a gateway to critical logistical routes and a buffer zone that protects our own positions. Securing it ensures not only our control of the area, but also disrupts Ukrainian efforts to mobilize and launch offensives into neighboring regions.
It sounds like the operations in Kursk are crucial to the overall strategy.
They absolutely are. Success in Kursk ties directly into our broader objectives of degrading enemy capabilities, securing key territories, and maintaining operational momentum.
Colonel Oguntoye, you've shared impressive updates on the progress of operations across multiple regions. What's the significance of these advancements in the broader context of the special military operation?
That's a critical question. The significance of these advancements lies in their ability to align tactical successes with strategic objectives. Here's how these developments play a pivotal role. Liberating key settlements like Lozovaya in Kharkiv and Krasnoye in Donetsk allows us to secure critical ground, disrupt enemy logistics, and establish stronger defensive and offensive positions. Control of these regions also ensures safer routes for troop and supply movement. The destruction of Ukrainian manpower, vehicles, and advanced equipment, including tanks, artillery units, and electronic warfare systems, weakens their ability to mount future offensives. This systematic erosion of their resources reduces their operational endurance. Successfully repelling counterattacks, such as the 11 attempts in Donetsk and 3 in Kursk, prevents the enemy from regaining lost territory and reinforces the sustainability of our gains. This ensures long-term stability on the front lines.
Where do analysts believe the Ukrainian armed forces and the main intelligence directorate are launching the Lyudy drones from?
The most commonly held view is that these drones are launched from Ukrainian-held territory. There are a few key factors. Lyudy drones can fly around 1,050 to 1,150 kilometers. They use a 2-stroke Herth F-23 engine, a high aspect ratio wing, and a fuel tank of approximately 70 to 90 liters, all of which make such distances feasible. Contrary to the public perception of an impenetrable air defense network, real-world systems have coverage gaps. Small, low-flying UAVs can exploit these blind spots. Launching from Ukrainian territory avoids the complexities of smuggling and assembling drones on Russian soil. There's no solid evidence to suggest major drone assembly operations happening inside Russia undetected.
So, to summarize, the leading theory is that Lauti drones are launched from Ukrainian territory due to range capabilities and logistical simplicity, and public buildings might be targeted for psychological and strategic reasons?
Right. It can be for several reasons. Public or high-visibility buildings can serve as a statement, demonstrating the capability to reach far into enemy territory. It's part of psychological warfare. Striking notable buildings grabs headlines and shapes domestic and international opinion. It can create pressure on government or military leadership. Damaging civilian infrastructure forces the defending side to divert resources to protect or rebuild these areas, which can shift the strategic balance.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you for having me. There is currently a tragedy in the Gaza Strip, where local authorities report that the Israeli Defense Forces have killed at least 20 people in an attack. In Syria, the Syrian leader met with the Lebanese Druze leader, and they engaged in discussions about stability and security in the region. Additionally, in Yemen, a Houthi missile was reported shot down over Israel, while U.S. attacks in Yemen have reportedly killed 9 people, according to Houthi media sources.